There was a ton of coins in the last bull run that went up massively, and unfortunately, like me, you probably missed some of these coins, and maybe even worse, you bought up some all-time highs because these coins started to pump. You were brand new in cryptocurrency. We've all played that. We've all got the scars to prove it. We've all got the lessons to learn. But there's going to be many more in this next halving, right? So we're going to talk about some of those. I'm going to tell you about some coins that can still pump as well, in my opinion. And there's something else I want to share, and it's an interesting view from somebody that I'm hanging around with here in Thailand, and he thinks there's one final drop to 67k Bitcoin. I'm going to share his opinion. I want you to let me know in the comments below, do you agree with that? But it got me thinking, and it's very, very interesting. So what I'll say first, bro, is we need to prepare for the next run. We need the active income. We need to take those lessons from the last run. Okay, if you have lessons from the last run, they're lessons for a reason. Make them lessons for the good. Don't just make the same mistake again. Okay, we need to know what to buy. We need to know when to buy. I'll give you the answer to that right now, today. Not yesterday, today. If you've got the DCA strategy, get funneling cash immediately. We need to know when to take profits. So for you, for me, it might be different. I don't need to ride the million X coins. For some people out there, they want 100x coins. Fine, absolutely fantastic, we can talk about them, but let's bank some profits. If you're up 10x, it's time to take some profits. It'll be nice to bank some profits. But the problem is, most people will not catch these at the right times, nor take profits. I've seen people talk about, yep, if this coin hits 100x, 50x, 60, 70x, I'll start taking profits. Brother, take some profits at 10, 20, 30x. You're not going to be sad. You're not going to be sad at all. So, I was speaking to a crypto bro yesterday, more of a gym bro, and he has some inside scoop. Cannot reveal exactly where he got this from, but apparently he knows some billionaire, and he was speaking to this billionaire, and it gave him the inside scoop. He passed it on to me to share with you guys. What are your thoughts on this? Now, I'm going to play the video. I'm going to let you make a decision, and I really want you to comment below in the section what you think.
All the big corporations and banks, all the big guys, they kind of missed the trend with Bitcoin a couple years ago. They missed the 5-6k levels because they think like Bitcoin is like a bullshit and kind of, like not a legit thing. So I don't think they're gonna start pushing it back to like 100, 200k levels because they missed the bottom. So what I think is gonna happen is they're gonna try to like bring the price down, and usually the easiest way, logical way, is to like basically crash some crypto exchanges. And as you can see, like Binance and like other crypto exchanges, they're not.
It's very interesting what he starts to say. So what he's saying is not wrong. Like there's a lot of big players, if you think about in the market right now, they haven't got the Bitcoin. They're not going for the shit coins, right? They don't want to be buying Bitcoin at 35k. They don't want to be buying Bitcoin at 30k. They don't want to be buying Bitcoin at 25, 20k. They want to be buying Bitcoin sub 10k. So what he's saying is very interesting. It got me thinking a lot. I don't think Bitcoin's going to go down to 6k, which he talks about later on. But if it does, think about our altcoins. But it's a very interesting point that he talks about, and this happens all the time.
In the United States, I think they're going to be hard for them to like crash them because the guys who own them are not from United States. But the ones like Coinbase, Gemini, the owners, you can research the owners, they're like American people. So these like big corporations and banks, they have a lot of power, and they can easily like do something with the guys who own basically the crypto exchanges and be like, all right, let's crash your crypto exchange, so we can like basically crash the price. We can buy at 5-6k levels, and then we're gonna push the price because there's no way like now like they start pushing the price and then we dump on the rich guys. There's no way that happens. Usually what happens is the opposite. I don't think like they say like the big like corporations are start buying Bitcoin, but you can see no one else is since starting to buy it, and I don't think they're gonna start buying it at the highest levels. They want to like bring the price down to the old levels like 2016, 2015, like even like 6-7k. I think they can like bring it, and then
and then off to the races.
I think after that, but the thing is like if a Coinbase crashes or Gemini crashes, and also I think Gemini, they own some money, and there are some sketchy things you can check out. I'm not sure what it was, but they own some money and something sketchy is happening with Gemini. So, and it's gonna be kind of easy because even like the owners of these crypto exchanges, even if they sabotage their own exchanges, they're still gonna make more money So it's kind of smart. And if Coinbase or Gemini crashes like FTX did, and you can see like FTX was like a big exchange, it was like crashed like nothing. So there's still no regulations. They're trying to like do some stuff, but there's still zero regulation. So I think they're gonna crash. The price is gonna crash. Then regulations is gonna come, and when they kind of bring the regulations and stuff, I think that's when the big guys and corporations and banks are gonna go in and they're gonna push the price to like the new highs. And it's not. I don't think it's gonna be like this new halving, like that is like coming. I don't think like as soon as the new halving happens, the price is gonna skyrocket. I think because everyone is expecting it. It's like most people, whatever they do, they expect nothing. Always happens the opposite.
So he makes some good points there, man, and it's very interesting. So does number one, are these big players wanting to get in? Are they in touch with Coinbase? Are they thinking about, you know, crashing those accounts? Very, very true. Could happen. Could very well happen. Great for us if you got your money on those exchanges, as we always talk about, get money off exchanges. Because if that does happen, everybody likes to talk about they're safe until they're not. All those guys that had the money on FTX, they didn't get the money back. All the guys like me that had the money in Celsius, we didn't get the money back. Voyager, think they got the money back eventually, but I want my money back today. So get your cash, coins in a hardware wallet immediately. But what he talks about is very interesting. So number one, does Bitcoin go back to that low price? Number two, if that does happen, how will you react, brother? If your coins start to go down 90%, because you're in altcoins, probably just like me. You're in altcoins. How does that happen? How does that make you feel? Can you handle, if you just put your last 10 grand in, can you handle that going to 1 grand? Would you sell at that 1 grand and then you miss all the potential upside? Do you have more cash to buy when we get to that, if that does happen? I'm firmly believe, I put here, I don't agree nor disagree with the information. I think a drop definitely happens. We talk about in our private community, we think a drop's going to come to 22 to 25k. We're not here to call exact shots here because we don't need to, right? We've got the DCA strategy, a final shakeout if you like, that's absolutely fine. And if it doesn't happen, we've already got our main bags filled. So we can't really lose. We want the drop because we've got some cash there. If it doesn't happen, we're going to funnel it in anyways. But he got me excited, like I said, about the 6k. Like if that does happen, think about your altcoins. Yes, if you've bought coins today, like me, like yesterday, like the last year, it will suck to look at your portfolio. What I would suggest you to do is delete the apps. Don't log on your Trezor. Get the ledger away and start buying. Find a way to get money. A lot of people, maybe you, bro, right? You, that'll scare you. You'll probably sell, right? I know you think right now you won't, but you probably will, because you look at the opposite. When Bitcoin pumped to 35k, it's like people are like, oh yeah, let's buy it now. Now we're gone. And it's like all these people, they could have bought it 20, 25, 20, and we're talking about Bitcoin here, but primarily we talk about altcoins, right? It's fucking got to fix this mindset. Now for me, if that does happen, I will be deploying like a madman. I will find money if I have to. If Bitcoin hits 6k, I'll be buying 10 Bitcoin. If Ethereum hits, what would that be, like under $100, $500, who knows what it'll be at that price. I'll be buying 100 Ethereum, and then the other altcoins will follow. And I suggest you do the same. If that does happen, I suggest you find money, do whatever you can to get money. You should already be doing that right now. If you're here for the next bull run and you believe in the halving, etc., you should be getting money as fast as possible. It doesn't matter how you get it. Just get the effing money, get it done, and get it funneled into cryptocurrency. You get those coins in your hardware wallets. It's not good to bet on exchanges. I've still got some of mine in exchanges, as you know. It's a very small amount of money. I would be okay if I lost it. I wouldn't be amazingly happy. But regardless, if you've got 100%, it'll hurt, it'll sting, and you'll miss the bull run. Now, coins, last run, we talked about the title of this video. I mean, Solana gave you it. Everybody talks about buying Solana now. There's a few guys, again, no disrespect to you, brother. There's a couple guys talking about, oh my God, let's buy Solana. Let's buy Solana now. I mean, yes, you can buy it, but it's pumping up so effing crazy right now. It would be silly to buy this, right? Wait for a cool down. You know, we're up $40 right now. We were talking about it way back here, whatever. Just chill the F out. If you have an indicator, etc., use that, but don't be chasing coins. But Solana gave you it in the last run. I missed it. It pissed me off. We talked about buying this here. Never bought it. Actually bought some up here, right? Never bought it until the top, pretty much. Went into Celsius, lost it. Sandbox, we talk about Sandbox all the time. I mean, Sandbox gave you it. You had pretty much 2 pumps, you know, since the bull run. Bull run started run about here. Sideways, Gordon Gauge, called it perfectly, bang. If you want to take profits, you could have. Again, it wouldn't have mattered because you would have rid it all the way back up again. Take your profits. This is what we talk about. If you're up 100,000 blooming X, this is enough money for you to quit the job. Okay, if you've only put $10 in, maybe not. But if you've put $1,000 in, you're good. You can do what you want for at least a few years, and chances are you have some other altcoins. I mean, Mana gave you it. Mana was the exact same. Pretty much the exact same rodeo. Kind of got 3 pumps, same story, you get it. Axie Infinity gave you it. So there's many coins that we could talk about. I don't like talking about the 1000x coins because you'd have to go on page 5,600,000 and kind of guess, but we can pretty much guarantee some next coins, and I'll show you them in a second. But these were the coins that gave them last time. There's many more that gave you them last time. Many more safer plays that gave you that 100x last time. You just had to be early, you just had to be researching the market, and you just had to know when to take profits. That's all you need to do, brother. That's literally all you need to do. So we could talk about other coins right now, and I share this all the time. So price targets. Again, I don't want to talk about 1000x coins in this video, but I think these are, some people were saying, oh, these are too bullish, some people are too bearish, etc. These are my kind of price targets on kind of like main coins people talk about. I don't hold all the coins. I don't hold Caspa. I don't hold the other Caspa. I don't hold Rio, but I hold most of these coins to some degree. I don't hold them all. I will maybe well hold them all in the bull run when I'm riding other coins, but these coins will give you them, right? So for example, Render, I always talk about. Not going to get it at $2, which sucks, but you know, regardless, that'll give you, I think that's a $50 coin. I think it might even go higher. That'll give you a 25x. You talk about AI narratives. A lot of people saying this coin's easily going, $5. I don't know if it goes to $5, but that's a 10x minimum if you believe in the AI spectre. A lot of people also talk about Casper, right? Casper, the friendly green giant, let's just say. Casper, a lot of people saying Casper is going to, $1, if not more. That's nice returns, good returns. Fetch AI, again, a lot of people saying that one's going again. It's another AI coin in the sector, sure. Talk about Veracity. I think Veracity is probably the 100x, to be honest, if not more. I think this is the absolute moonshot. I mean, what did I put it on the price targets here? $2. I mean, it's nothing. It's less than a penny. So I think this is the moonshot, and I do like this project. I really do like this project. It just depends. Can you get in now? Do you get in when the bear market happens, which we're already in, or do you get in with if and when that little bodybuilder guy says Bitcoin goes to 6k? I mean, this another zero comes off of this, and how do you handle that if you bought today? That's what you need to look at. Plenty more coins that'll give you this, brother. So when we look at the title of this video, 115x average, sure. These 5 next altcoins, there's more than 5 altcoins. What I will say, I'll give you this last thing. I'm only going to give you this because there's a lot of people that are not following my Twitter. Get on my Twitter. Here's the thing. And a lot of people talk about this all the time. Get the money is more important than the coins, because when you have the extra $1,000 and you can multiply that, you don't need 1000x coins. So your number one 1000x coin should be you. I had minus $500 in my bank account here. Literally, if not more. Living paycheck to paycheck. And this was 6 or 7 years ago now. And I worked a job I hated. Hated's a strong word. Didn't really hate it, but it was just not ideal. Just wasn't free. Just was 9 to 5. It was more like 7 to 7. Wake up at 7, shower, 30-minute commute to work. Had to be there early to see what was going on. By the time you get home, finish, shower, take clothes off, it's pretty much like a 12-hour day. Most people think it's a 9 to 5. It's chances are it's a 7 to 7 if you think about it properly. By the time you're getting ready, by the time you wind down, that's working time, and you don't get paid for those extra 4 hours. Think about that. That'll really fuck with your mind. Most people gamble on their assets they do not control. So cryptocurrency, right? We don't control them. We don't know for 100% certainty, right? We use them, but bet on yourself. Ignore investing in the best asset, yourself. Yourself is always going to be the best asset. So here, yes, I could have rode whatever year this was, like 2016 or 2017, or even if it was 2018, I could have bought some Bitcoin and Ethereum and some other altcoins and probably got way richer with the small amount of money I had. But guess what? I didn't have any money. I had zero money, and most people they make $2,000, they spend $2,000. They make $3,000, they spend $3,000, right? Paycheck to paycheck. So yes, it's nice to all talk about that, but chances are, did you have the money, and would you have held that cryptocurrency altcoin? You probably wouldn't have, right? You probably would have took it when it 2x'd. Everybody talks about the guy that bought a Bitcoin at $11 or the pizza story, etc. He would have sold it at 22. He would have sold it at 33. He wouldn't have held it to 20k, and he definitely fucking wouldn't have held it to 69k. Everybody talks about that story. Yeah, I was looking at Ethereum when it was $1. You would have sold it too, because it went from like 110 and it stayed there for fucking years. You would have sold it to, if not, you would have sold it 10. You wouldn't have held to 4.9k in the last bull run. I promise you that. So everybody always talks about this. And I always talk about the best return on investment is invest in yourself. So whatever you can do, if you're interested in cryptocurrency, go and find people that are interested in cryptocurrency, that know about cryptocurrency, and learn from them. This YouTube channel is free. If you want to do a paid group, you could join my community, you could join somebody else's, you could find somebody that you believe in as well. Go and do that, right? If you're interested in some sort of business, go and find the guy that sells something on that business. A lot of people don't want to spend the $50. Go and spend the $50 on that guy, right? If he's given you and he's already done it and he's not a scammer, go and pay for it. It'll give you more return. It'll make you tenfold more money, and then you put that in cryptocurrency, right? Because there's still time for you to make an income. If you don't want to do that, what you do is you have to go to Uber Eats. You have to go and deliver pizzas, and that's fine. We've all been there. I've been there, right? You have to get more money, because the 1000x coin, it's nice, it's cute, but chances are, brother, it's not going to be you, and it's definitely not going to be me that's riding this. We can ride 10x, 20x, 30x coins. That's fine, but let's get some more income. Let's not be lazy. We need to get income. So start something. Go and learn from somebody, invest in yourself. And that's what I did. It's been the best investment ever. And to this day, I've never stopped investing in myself. I am buying so much shit, and it works tenfold. Good luck. Hopefully these coins were valuable. Again, drop your comments on the bodybuilder's opinion. I would like to know. I'm going to give him the feedback, and maybe he can go a little bit deeper. We might do a podcast. Let me know. It'll be sick to do that.